This man discovered something strange. He was the only one in the entire game who didn't have a fairy baby. When the Fairy Queen learned of this, she offered Jack the chance to battle against her, regardless of the outcome. The Fairy Queen would bestow part of her abilities onto Jack. If Jack happened to win, he would gain even stronger powers. Jack was well aware of the Fairy Queen's immense strength, so he decided to use his newly researched battle tactics in this fight. He took out all the potions he had previously made. Soon the battle was about to begin. Jack immediately used a sliding dash to distance himself from the Fairy Queen. Then he released an arrow with 70% of his power. The Fairy Queen used her Wind Blade skill to block the arrow, but she immediately countered with a fire gun spell. Jack skillfully dodged the attack and aimed again, shooting a full-powered arrow. The arrow pierced through the defensive magic and hit the Fairy Queen's shoulder. Seeing this, the Fairy Queen activated her acceleration skill and charged at Jack, intending to drag him into close combat. But what she didn't expect was that her move played right into Jack's trap. While running away, Jack dropped a potion made from suffocating grass. The Fairy Queen had no way to avoid it and was directly hit. Jack took the opportunity to throw more potions, knocking the Fairy Queen to the ground. But just when Jack thought victory was assured, the Fairy Queen suddenly conjured a stone wall around herself. Seeing this, Jack immediately activated his concealment skill, entering stealth mode. After 3 minutes of deadlock, the Fairy Queen couldn't hold her composure and launched an attack on Jack, but she found that Jack was no longer at his previous position. At that moment, Jack suddenly appeared and used his whip. When the Fairy Queen lost her balance, he followed up with a sliding tackle. As the Fairy Queen fell, he finished with his ultimate move. Jack thus won the battle. The Fairy Queen admitted defeat with full respect.